Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ryan Jackson from RyanJacksonLLC.com. Happy Friday to you. Hope you all having a good day. Hope you all getting ready for the weekend. It's finally upon us, and just hope you are doing well out there, and hope you're having a good day. I'm going to get into the topic for this video, and my Detroit Pistons. Detroit basketball. Diehard Pistons fan. Have been for 38 years, almost 40 years. So, diehard Pistons fan. Um, the bad years, the championship years when they, the years that they finally overcame the Celtics and eventually beat the Lakers to become champions and were on top of the basketball world. Till the rebuilding years, then the Grant Hill years. We made the playoffs, but we were first round exit. More rebuilding years. Then the go to work Pistons with Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince. Larry Brown was our coach. You had Corliss Williamson, Lindsey Hunter coming off the bench for us. We were champions again, and we made 6 straight Eastern Conference Finals, got us a championship. So this long rebuild we've been in for the past, seems like forever. Seems like, my goodness, seems like it's been a lifetime. But since 2009, we haven't been the same franchise. Man, we made the playoffs a couple of times in that, in those years. But Stan Van Gundy, well, actually, Joe Dumars made some bad deals and bad trades. And Stan Van Gundy just made bad draft choices and bad trades, bad pick, additions. So it looked like we are finally turning the corner. After 12 years of futility, I don't really count those playoff years because we were swept by Cleveland. 2009, 2016, and in 2019, we were swept by Milwaukee. So those three playoff runs, they mean nothing to me because they were all sweeps. We got swept. So we're like we finally turning the corner. Thank you, Troy Weaver. Thank you, Troy Weaver. The Pistons had their best draft in franchise history last night. Let me repeat that again. They had their best draft in the franchise history last night. Cade Cunningham, overall number 1 pick. First round, first pick. Cade Cunningham. Isaiah Livers in the second round. Out of Michigan. Forward. Great leadership skills. Give you about 12, 13 points. Good defender. Luka Garza, the National Player of the Year out of Iowa. The brother averaged 24 points in the 20 season. And I think 25 last season. So the dude could score. Great low post threat. Great rebounder. Great outside shooter. This is a little slow in transition, not the quickest. Defense needs a little bit of work. Love to pick. Young man out of Florida. Balsa Koprivica. 7'1", out of Florida State. Good low post moves. Good rebounder. Good defender. Give you about 11 points. He's probably going to go to the developmental league. I can see that. They're probably going to send him down to the D League, to own his skills a little bit more. But Luka Garza is a starter. Isaiah Livers, come off the bench. Don't know. Yeah, he probably come off the bench. Cade Cunningham, definitely a starter. Oh, I'm so excited about the Pistons next season. I cannot wait for next season. Thank you, Troy Weaver, Dwayne Casey, good coach. I love our picks. I love where the team is going. Young team. Sadiq Bey is going to be a second-year player. Isaiah Stewart, second-year player. Jeremy Grant is a veteran. Um, I'm wondering how he feels about this, about Cade being immediate, is being thrown into stardom, being the immediate face of the franchise. I wonder how that makes him feel. Curious to know. But for right now, Jeremy Grant, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes is a couple of months older than Cade Cunningham. Killian Hayes just turned 20 3 days ago. Cade Cunningham doesn't turn 20 until September. So we're going to have a young backcourt. Oh, I'm so excited. And Killian Hayes is going to get better. He's already working with John Beilein on his shooting. Decent defender. I cannot wait for next season. Young team. I could see us being a 7th seed, 8th seed maybe. We're definitely going to improve on the 20 wins that we got last season. I could see this being about, I'm going to say a 41 to 46 win team. 41 to 46 wins. I'm going to put it out there. Between 41, 46 wins. Not quite 50 yet, but between 41 and 46 wins. That's an improvement from last season. Great improvement. I could see Cade being Rookie of the Year. I could see that too. I'm just excited about the draft. Wow. They got some great pickups in the second round. Isaiah Livers was a steal. Luka Garza was a steal. Balsa is probably going to be a steal. The jury's still out on that, but we'll wait and see. He's probably going to go down to the D League, to own his skills, to develop. But definitely, Isaiah Livers and Luka Garza are steals. That was genius by Troy Weaver. And I was wondering how Luka Garza went so far in the draft, that far in the second round. Isaiah Livers, I kind of can understand because he's coming off that right foot stress fracture. So, and then that caused him to miss some time, miss some games, and it hurt Michigan in the tournament because they needed his leadership and his defense and the extra scoring. So I could see why he kind of slipped. But if he didn't have that stress fracture in his right foot, he'd have been a top 20 pick easily. He'd have been in the first round, easy. But he was a steal. Luka Garza was a steal. So I like what Troy Weaver's doing. They definitely drafted size. Definitely need size. And who knows? Hopefully Balsa, if he doesn't go to the D League, maybe we'll see. He may be on the roster next year. Because 7'1", he definitely has size. And that's something the Pistons need significantly. They definitely need that. So I'm just happy about this draft. I'm stoked. Thank you, Troy Weaver. We could finally move on from the Jeff Van Gundy stupid acquisitions, those years of Jeff Van Gundy. We finally turning the corner from that. Oh, we're finally turning the corner from that. I think we're still paying Blake Griffin for another 2 years. So we haven't completely kind of rid ourselves from Jeff Van Gundy's stupidity. But I mean, that's just 2 more years. But we're still able, that won't hurt us too much, I don't think. I don't think it will. But we got some good picks. Great picks, great acquisition, great pickups, great additions to this roster. We only going to get better from here. Things are finally looking up for the Pistons. Finally, after 12 long years, actually 13 years, things are finally looking up for us. I don't think that the Pistons have been in this long of a drought ever in their franchise history. This has been a long 13 years. We are some long-suffering fans. And thank you, Troy Weaver, for finally putting Detroit Pistons basketball back on the map. making us relevant again in the NBA. Oh my goodness. Long 13 years. Oh my gosh. We gave up on Chris Middleton. Look at what he's doing in Milwaukee. He just won a championship, playing in the Olympics. We passed on Devin Booker to draft Stanley Johnson. We passed on Donovan Mitchell to draft Luke Kennard. None of these players are on our roster. They're not even playing for us now. Devin Booker was just in the NBA Finals. He's on our Olympic team. Donovan Mitchell went to the second round of playoffs with the Utah Jazz. He's their best player. We passed on two. That could have been our backcourt. Booker Mitchell. But thanks to Stan Van Gundy, it wasn't. But be that as it may, that's all over with now. We're moving on. It's a new day in Detroit. Damn Stan Van Gundy. That idiot. The last years of the Joe Dumars years are past us. Joe Dumars did good. He got us a championship. Got us to the conference finals 6 straight years. The Darko Milicic draft, the 2003 draft, didn't look too good because we passed on Carmelo Anthony, passed on Dwayne Wade, passed on Chris Bosh, whatever. But a year later, we did win the championship. So I forgive Joe Dumars for that. But those last years, the Josh Smith acquisition, the Ben Gordon acquisition, the Charlie Villanueva acquisition, that really hurt us. That hurt us. And then giving up on Chris Middleton, that really hurt us. Spending all those money on those busts and then passing on a promising player. Spencer Dinwiddie, another Stan Van Gundy gaffe. But Joe Dumars just giving up on Chris Middleton like that. And we're finally turning the corner. Things are finally looking up for us. After 13 long years, we're back being relevant again in the NBA. Those 3 playoff runs, 2009, 2016, 2019, it was a joke. It was a joke. Because we got swept all three of those rounds. Twice by Cleveland and once by Milwaukee. So it meant nothing in hindsight. But things are finally looking good for us. Welcome to Detroit, Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Livers, Luka Garza, Balsa. I can't remember how to pronounce your last name, but welcome to Detroit. Think this is going to work out for us. We get an A+ on last night's draft. We had the best draft out of all the other 29 teams. So I'm excited. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to next season. Detroit basketball. I can't wait to hear that from Mason next season. Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, Luka Garza, Isaiah Livers. Man, oh man. Balsa. I have to remember how to pronounce his last name. I'm going to learn it. Can't wait. Dwayne Casey, things are looking up for us. Thank you, Troy Weaver. Thank you. 3 to 4 years, NBA championship. Next year, playoffs. Year after that, playoffs. Further in the playoffs. 3 years, conference finals. Maybe NBA champions. You got that right. Detroit basketball is back. The Detroit Pistons are back and relevant again. You heard me. We're back. And y'all better beware. My Pistons are coming. Detroit basketball. All right, y'all. I just had to do that for a 3rd time. All right, y'all. On that note, I'm out of here. Hope you'll have a good day. Hope you have a good weekend. Take care. God bless and love you. I'm out. Peace.